So I'm gonna talk about the first 10 chapters of Mystique in the Mirror because only 10 is available right now. I don't know if the fan that translated it is going to translate anymore, but as of right now, it's only 10. The only reason I even know about this was because it was all over my For You page because fans have supposedly waited over 2 years for it to actually get released, and it is officially going to be released on October 1st. So I wanted to read the novel before it came out. But as of right now, only 10 chapters are out. I don't know how many chapters total, but that's how much I read. This is my first supernatural novel, and I really did love it. So far, I mean, I've only read 10 chapters, but it's actually really good because it literally has me thinking all the time. I don't know what's going on. This is going to be spoilers, by the way. Because I don't know if Alan is the ghost or if Wynn is the ghost. And it's a bunch of back and forth throughout the novel because it makes sense that Wynn is the ghost, but I don't know. Like, there's so much going on. Also, Alan is supposedly only 18. So like in the novel, he's 18. I'll say that. I don't know how they're going to do it in the show, but in the novel, he's only 18. So thinking about all the things that he's been going through so far, it's actually really crazy. Now, as far as the doctors, we have two that we're really focusing on, which is Dr. Nin, which is his main doctor, and then, well, no, because Pete is a nurse. So Pete is a nurse, and then Nin is a doctor. Don't know if I trust Nin. Like, in the beginning, I was like, okay, like, you know, he's just a doctor, he's just doing his job. And then I'm like, I don't know, man, I think you're hiding something, because the way Pete reacted when Alan had, like, went to the room by the ghost nurse, it was just too weird. So I have not seen, I don't know if it's like the trailer or like, you know, they always put out the little pilot or something, which I'm guessing theirs was from 2 years ago. But I was looking at the pictures that were on the My Drama list, and I loved that they matched. They matched this scene perfectly. I forgot exactly what chapter, but it perfectly matched what was going on. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do in the show. I think they'll definitely align it well, at least from what I've seen in the pictures. But I think I'm just going to wait until it actually comes out. I'm not going to watch the pilot or, you know, whatever. I just want to be surprised. Even though I read 10 chapters now, hopefully I can read the whole thing before it comes out, and I'll be really happy because it's such an interesting story. I'm even going to make a separate video of the quotes that I really liked from it because they're just really good quotes. Like, I don't know, this story is just so good. So I don't think I've seen the two main actors who will meet. I don't think I've seen them in anything before, but I feel like I have seen who's gonna play Pete and maybe who plays Dr. Nin. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they do, but I really do want to finish reading it. And it's crazy because so the end of chapter 10, like the cliffhanger, which is clearly a cliffhanger, I just know that's exactly how they're going to end whatever episode they ended. They'll probably be episode like 2 or 3 if they end up giving us Alan's backstory and, you know, kind of the first few chapters basically. But yeah, so if you're like into like the supernatural stuff, then I think this novel is definitely for you. Of course it's BL, so you know. But I think that brings up another question for Alan because, like, I mean, he's only 18 for one, okay? But like, he hasn't gone anywhere. He hasn't done anything. Like, he only knows his dad, his home, and like his regular routine of like reading books and waiting for his dad to come home. So he does not have a lot of experience at all. And he even mentions that when he's talking to C, is that her name? The other patient. Because he's like, I'm not good at conversation, which makes sense. He's been isolated for 18 years as we know, and he only has books and he only interacts with his dad. Like, that's really isolating, especially for a teenager. So it's going to be interesting to see how they handle it. I think it's a mature story, and I don't know what company is producing it, but I really want them to handle it well because it is such a mature and interesting story. But yeah, if you've read the novel, no spoilers, okay? I want to finish first, or at least I want to watch the show throughout without any spoilers, which I think it's going to be hard, but I'm definitely going to try because I don't want any spoilers. I just want to enjoy it or like read it. So if there are spoilers, I'm not like upset. But yeah, like I said, if you guys like supernatural stuff, then I think, you know, this novel is definitely for you.